Hey guys, it's Amy again from Ara Ara here for the last episode of season 1 of 86. Yay, we finally made it here. If it looks like I cried, yes, I did. You'll see it in the previous episode where I was basically bawling like a baby, and obviously since I am binging and recording straight, it might still look like I've cried. So that's it. I mean, I've tried to fix myself a little bit, but this is as much as I can do. Yeah, so we're finally at the last episode. And guys, please, if you are here with me watching the last episode of season 1, especially if you've seen all the other reactions, please don't forget to like and subscribe. I would really appreciate that. All right, let's get going. Here we go.
Ara Ara.
They're alive. Okay. They're alive. They're just injured. But Fido dying is sad still. That was literally Shin's best friend. Or are we seeing pre-Fido explosion? Oh, we are seeing pre-Fido explosion. No! I cannot waste more tears. This show can't do this to me. Oh, Fido died. Oh, he left all the names with Fido.
It's not like we could take him with us.
Oh.
This is the least we can do. And besides, we won't be going much farther ourselves.
Shin's is the only Juggernaut that still moves, huh?
We've got rifles and guns, but not a lot of ammo, I'm afraid.
That's a bad sign. If only Shin's is okay and everyone else's is broken up.
Let's get going. We stick around for too long, the Legion will find us again.
Who's gonna pilot? It can't just be Shin all the time. He needs to rest.
True.
Fair
That's why
enough.
we'll be piloting in shifts. If we run into any Legion, the current pilot at the time is the one who will fight. Deal?
Deal.
Deal.
Grana, stop. 10 o'clock. There's a hole in those hills. Get over there. Hurry it up.
We avoided them thanks to Shin. There were a distressing number of them, though.
I think we're getting closer to their base.
It's such a contrast. It seems peaceful, but their stakes are even higher. They can literally get shot by a Legion at any moment and they're all just gonna...
I guess it's a school?
That's right. I suppose you've never actually been to school,
Oh,
have you, Karina?
that's so sad.
So this really is a school.
Oh, they knew nothing else but war. That's so
Hey,
sad.
let's stay here for the night.
Let's do it.
Can you read any of that, Karina? But it looks so happy.
Memories are coming back.
Memories of studying?
Hell no.
Mr. Raiden Shuga.
Oh, see, this is why I love Anju.
Absent today? Raiden Shuga.
Here.
Thank you. Theoto Rika.
Yeah, I'm here.
Miss Karina Kukamilla.
Oh,
Miss Anju Emma. Here. And Shine Nozen.
oh.
Here. If we're not going to study, then these are just firewood.
Is this something students do too?
The school smashing test?
All done. Now how are we gonna light it?
Hey, you can't just do that to a textbook.
Why do I feel so guilty?
Yeah, I would feel guilty
That'd be
too.
used for books we can't read.
This is all we got. Might last us a day, if we're lucky. Seems like we're at the end of our fun little hiking trip. Okay, we're moving out of here.
It's my turn to pilot this morning, right?
Shin's acting sus.
Anju, why don't we swap places now?
Bit early, no? It was supposed to be my shift until after lunch.
Bored.
Oh, Shin, is that all you had me so worried?
I don't know, I still have a feeling that Shin is being sus. I don't think he was just being funny.
Okay, Shin, we're all set back here.
Mm-hmm.
Karina, you're taking lunch.
It's totally your turn to take.
The current pilot fights. We all agreed, didn't we?
This was your plan right from the start.
Hey, that's not fair.
If we can't dodge them, we'll have to fight.
This isn't fair, Shin.
Yeah, that's not fair.
The 4 of you need to keep going. We'll take them a while to find you in the forest. Keep going and you'll get to a point where the Legion's voices disappear.
What's wrong with you? You're just gonna go out and play decoy?
We were all supposed to go together, right? Leave us alone at the very end?
That ain't right.
That's not fair!
And he switched off his bear raid. Well, again, he has nothing to live for.
I'm coming with you, too.
You sure about that?
We can't just let Shin go by himself, can we?
But I think it's more dangerous if they go. They're not exactly protected, and then his sacrifice will be for naught.
I'll kill you. I'll kill you all.
It's a shepherd.
The nobles and the peasants. I'll kill every last one of you. Anyone and everyone who threatens the princess.
Damn it, not now. I get it. They're after my head.
Bro.
You idiots. You can't beat them. With
Yeah,
weapons like
exactly.
those.
Oh, I can't watch. The realities of war.
Idiots. You really are idiots. When I'm part of the Legion,
No.
whose name will I call out?
We're back to October 13th. The same day that they were happy. Major Muse. What are you doing? Major Muse. She visits the 86th district on the same day that they were happy.
What brings you all the way out here? You under house arrest?
That's finally given me the time to visit the front lines.
Is that allowed if you're on house arrest?
Really are a weirdo. Go take a look. It's not that they actually left much behind. I've been out here long enough to know that I've seen a lot of kids go out on their final march. But you're the first handler I've ever seen visit.
Lieutenant, are you
In Alba, just like you. My wife was in 86 though. When they were coming to take my wife and daughter, I dyed my hair and went with them. I volunteered with
Oh.
the hope I might be able to win their rights back. In the end, both of them got killed out on the battlefield.
Oh.
Once Shin was here, I got a private moment with him. I asked him if there were any Legion out there looking for a head who couldn't protect his wife and daughter, but he told me he hadn't heard that. It made me feel a little better. Before every squad goes out on their special recon mission, I let them know I'm in Alba. Tell them that they're free to hate us. That they can even kill me if it'll make them feel better. But nobody ever takes me up on that, so I'm still here. But I've kept you too long. You better get going.
Thank you for everything.
Oh. All the places she just imagined. Right before her eyes. That must feel so sad. And empty. Is she gonna save them in the battlefield again? This is wishful thinking. It's the cat.
We keep it at the barracks. It's a black cat with white paws.
It loves Undertaker more than anyone.
It rubs up against him all the time. It'll never get along with Black Dog, though. He's annoying.
That's mean and not fair. I demand you take that back. Boo, boo.
Oh.
And what is your little friend's name?
Midnight.
Whitey,
Two-Town.
Kitty. Shrimp.
Remark.
stop naming it after the author of whatever book you've got in your hands.
If you actually went to the trouble of finding this, you're one crazy dumbass. Right,
Oh.
Sugar.
I wrote down everyone's names for you. I bet you're crying your eyes out right about now because you can't tell which one of us is which. Theota Rika.
Oh. The picture that Fido took.
Might as well if you're gonna insist on being a saint. Karena Kukumilla. We still haven't decided on a name yet. Give it a cute one. Anju Emma.
Oh. No, follow them. Find them. They are in trouble. I don't know, you don't have mortars this time, but do something. Oh.
If one day you make it to our final destination, would you please leave flowers?
Oh, no.
Shine knows him.
No. No flowers.
I can keep walking too.
No
They
morning.
believed that about me until
Yeah.
the very end. Let's go. What should we call you? I'll fight until the moment fate finally comes for me.
Shin,
Why is Shin having a flashback?
I'm sorry.
No!
I just kept calling you.
No!
I made you come all the way here. Let's go.
Don't go. Don't go. So the entire team did die. No. No. That's not real. That doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. They should have survived that. Major Military would have come and saved them, right? That's how these things go. I don't want the scribbles on his head. They went through so much. I am in denial. They didn't die. It's not fair. The team didn't deserve to die. Shin literally left them to protect them as well. And they chose to die with Shin. You know, Shin had to carry everyone's names up till the end point. This time he wanted to leave actual people behind alive and sacrifice for them. But they just chose to go with him as well. Now the entire team's dead. It's official. And Shin's dead. I'm at a loss for words because, like, I don't know. Like, the show is depressing enough, but to actually let go of all the characters. No, the show is a masterpiece. Don't get me wrong, but it's just not fair. It doesn't seem right. It's also messed up how Shin's last words were basically like, hey, leave us flowers. He said they weren't gonna die, but he knew. Why did he lie? Why is this show like this? Because, you know, like every episode, I always think, oh, they're gonna die. No, they're fine. So it's all gonna be okay. And then until I've convinced myself that they would be okay. Why'd they convince me they were gonna be okay? And then go like, oh, leave flowers doesn't make any sense. It's so beautiful, but so messed up. Like, I was ready. Episode 3, I was like, oh my god, shit's gonna die. And then every episode, it's like, nope, nope, everything's gonna be fine. There's a new country, and it's gonna be hopeful and peaceful. And then they show Fido, and the rest of the team's fine. And did you notice how Fido protected Shin as well at the beginning of the episode? And Shin wanted to protect the rest of the team. They were all there protecting each other, so why'd they have to die? By the way, I just want to point out that Lena meeting Lieutenant Aldred, it's very reflective of her, right? He was one of the Albas that were willing to go to the front lines for the 86. And he's gotten to the point that although he continues to help them year by year, unfortunately see them off to their deaths, he wishes death on himself every single time. And it just makes me think of Lena and how it reflects on her when she finds out the rest of the team has died. Will she feel the same way? Will she probably continue helping 86s just like Lieutenant Aldred, but she's gonna wish for death every single day? We just see her story progress forward from there with a new team. Probably brings the sort of happy ending, you know, shows the Republic. Like, the new team is probably there. Like, maybe that's how the rest of the story will go. She'll have a new team, and Lena go on to show the Republic what they've been doing is wrong and revolt together. Basically bring home the happy ending that she couldn't get with the current Spearhead. Everything that we just watched so far would just be her driving force. So yeah, I think that we just got attached to characters just for Lena's motivation. They even pulled a freaking love story between Shin and Lena, and it doesn't matter. And then even if there's peace at the end, she's still just gonna remember Shin. No, that's so heartbreaking. Oh no, I'm crying, but I'm like, oh my god, this show is brilliant. Seeing the whole squadron die is one thing, but then Lena as well, reading their last messages to her. She really saw that, huh? Because they wrote that on the assumption that she would visit, but it's also not very common for an Alba to visit the 86 districts. They really took a chance with their goodbye messages. Imagine if she never saw them. Oh my god. Oh, I don't know what would happen to the cat. By the way, Fido is a hero. I don't care what anyone says. And I guess the reason why the show writers were like, oh, we can kill them off now, is because they've basically done everything that they needed to do. There's nothing more that any of them could possibly achieve. Kurina got to go to school. Andrew got to experience love. We know Shin basically got everything he needed. He killed off his brother. He had a fling with an alpha through e-dating. Yeah, I mean, they've all sort of achieved everything they needed to. So I guess that's why where we're at. And it sucks. And I guess the show is poetic in that sense. But that's completely fine with the anime ending on episode 9. Maybe episode 10. Where it was sort of hopeful, you know, oh, we're gonna go to a new country. Well, without the Fido part, I think. But no, they decided, hey, let's torture the people more. Why? I don't know what season 2 is gonna be about, but that's my theory. Lena is gonna have a new team, or revolt, and achieve everything that she could have with this particular squadron. But, you know, such is life, I guess. And it's all just gonna be memories. Ugh. My heart. I can't take any more of this. And the show is really deep too. Like, it doesn't make you forget that these are the effects of war. Them enjoying such simple things like school, or how far racism can go. Lieutenant Aldred's family, like, he was already a lieutenant and an Alba, and they didn't care. They were like, well, you're still not Alba, so goodbye. So it's really, really messed up, and it's so crazy, and it's just so amazing how subtle all these details are, and how the showrunners think of all of this all of the time. Yeah, this was really, really well thought of, and like, honestly, it was an amazing show. I can't wait to continue for season 2 and just see everything play out. Just probably see who the new squadron will be. We'll probably get attached to them the same way, and maybe it'll hurt less. Right, I guess that's it for this episode. I will see you guys for season 2. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and follow us on our socials at the Ara Ara Channel, and you can follow me as well at Hasta La Vista Amy. Alright, see you then. Bye!
Ara Ara.